Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see types of channels available in IBM MQ. First one is sender channel, receiver channel, server connection channel, cluster sender channel, and cluster receiver channel. Now let us see what means by sender channel. The purpose of sender channel is to send messages to remote queue manager. It is denoted as SDR. Key parameters are exemit queue. Exemit queue is also known as transmission queue, which holds messages, and connection name, which is IP address of a remote system. TRP type, which is transport type, where we usually give TCP. Let's see the example how we can define a sender channel. Define channel and channel name we can give as you require. And channel type CHLTYP, which means channel type. Here uh, we need to put SDR. SDR means sender channel, and TRP type is TCP. And as we discussed earlier, eximit queue is mandatory for defining a sender channel, and we need to put con name. Con name means connection name, which will be some IP address and port. It will be differ across the projects. So these are all the mandatory parameters to define a sender channel. We need to give channel name, channel type, transport type, eximit queue name, and connection name. Now let us see about what is receiver channel. The main purpose of receiver channel is to receive messages from the sender channel. It is denoted as RCVR. Key parameters. Here, uh, connection name is not required. And important point you need to note is sender and receiver channel name should be same. For example, here let's see how to define receiver channel. We need to give define channel name. Channel type is we need to give RCVR. Why? Because we are defining a receiver channel. And transport type is TCP. This is a flowchart diagram where see message is sent from sender and it is passing through a channel and is received at the end, which is receiver. The sender means which um, you can assume like a pipeline. One end messages are put and on another end the messages are delivered. This is the diagram for better understanding. Now let's see what is server connection channel. It connects it connects client application to queue manager. Before what we discussed are fully based on point-to-point setup, where it deals only with queue manager to queue manager. But server connection channel which deals client application to queue manager. It is denoted as SVRCONN, where it is a bidirectional, whereas sender channel or receiver channel are unidirectional. Here, server connection channel application send and receive messages. For example, client send or receive messages. It can be a Java, .NET or Python application. As I discussed earlier, it is a client to queue manager setup. Let's see how can we define a server connection channel. Define channel name, channel type. We need to put SVRCONN, which means server connection channel, and TRP type TCP IP, same as above. See, this diagram represents me outside which means from application side to queue manager, which means client to queue manager. For better understanding, I am providing this image. Now let us discuss what is cluster centered channel, CLUSSDR. It is used to send messages to a full repository. Here the key parameters are cluster name, connection name. Connection name is here it represents full repository address. Let's see how can we define a cluster centered channel. Define channel name, channel type we need to put CLUSSDR, which means cluster centered channel, and TRP type as TCP. And cluster means here we need to put cluster name and connection name, which is IP address and port. Now let's see what is cluster receiver channel. The purpose of cluster receiver channel is to receive messages from other cluster members. Key parameters here is only cluster name, which means cluster name. Now let's see how can we define cluster receiver channel. Define channel name. Channel type is cluster receiver, CLUSRCVR, and TRP type is TCP, and cluster is cluster name. For better understanding, I am providing this image where here we can see this is a cluster architecture. Here we have 3 queue managers. QM1 means queue manager 1, queue manager 2, queue manager 3. Here the messages are sent to queue manager 2 and queue manager 3. The messages are flowing to. If you have any doubt, please rewatch this video from the start.